All right? A little bossy, aren't you, Hazel? After all we've been through, cheer. That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Goat head? Did you call me a goat head, Hazel?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's late.
All right.
Joel, you live in Greensboro?
All right.
I live in Hawthorne.
So now we have the recording fees, which was the deed and mortgage the buyer paid for, is $67. The excise tax the seller pays, which is the sales price divided by 500. You can round up to the next dollar if you want to be technically correct. Again, folks, if you're off $1, $2, $3, who the hell cares? We're not this isn't close. Then we have the prepaid. The buyer pays the first full year for homeowners, mortgage insurance. We good there? Yes? Now the prepaid interest, and I'll show you the calculation. You took the loan amount times the 4.75% to give you annual interest of 12.2 and some garbage. Divide it by the 365 and it gave us 33.42. It's good enough. Who cares? There are 13 days left in the month for the buyer to pay. It closed on the 18th, so there's 12 more days left in the month plus the day of closing. Thank you. That's why it's 13 days. We good there? All right? Now the owner said, or the lender, Beth was gouging, and she said, I want 2 months. So how'd she get it? You took the homeowner's insurance divided by 12 and multiplied it by the 2 months. She wanted 2 months of mortgage insurance, but they already gave you a renewal rate of 65. So you took the 65 times the 2 months, 130. Then the taxes, you took the annual taxes, divided it by 12, and multiplied it by the 2 months. And we got that. All right? The brokerage commission. I find this amazing usually. There is not a damn one of you missed that one.
Well, that's because it's the standard rate.
So, it's $19,978. You simply took the sales price times the 7%. There was a home warranty that the question said the seller paid. There was a seller's courier fee, and that's it. That was what we had in the question. That's why I say if you go down the question and then check them, down the sheet and then check off the question as you go, then we know we've covered everything. So then you added them up, add them up, add them up on fire! And I got the seller's cost and the buyer's cost. What page again were the answers on? 143. So it is in your book, but it just makes sense to see it.
You're missing 485. Buyer before closing.
Where?
It's not at the bottom.
What 485?
The 450 and the 35. The before closing.
Right here.
Yeah, that was way up here.
But there's no total at the bottom.
We don't care what that is. Because it's already paid. All we care about is what are we doing?
I was just trying to have an accurate.
We're just trying to be correct.
Please. When did you guys adopt that policy? All right.
Just more right.
At lunch.
That's right. All right, here we go on the next side. This is the seller side, so it's top right of page 2. These are things that they received. They got the sales price, and that's it. It's the only item in that block. So what did they have to pay? They had to pay closing costs from the previous page. That was the total on the previous page that you had added up, which included the excise tax, the commission, and the deed price. They have to pay off their loan, the existing balance because of the alienation clause. They have to return the due diligence fee because this buyer closed, and that's what's in this column, or this part. They also have to pay, since they haven't paid the taxes yet, they have to pay their fair share, which is January 1 through the April 18th?
Yeah.
Through April 18th, which is 108 days, I believe. And that's how we calculate it. They owe 108 days of the taxes. So we took the annual taxes, divided by 365, and multiplied it by the 108.
Good.
We good?
Yeah.
All right? So then we take the total from the top box, total from the bottom box, subtract it out, and that's how much money the seller's going to get at closing. The top box was the credits. Yeah.
Why do we give back the due diligence?
Because under North Carolina, the way it works is when I give you the due diligence, the only way you get it back is as a credit if you close. It counts towards the purchase price.
Okay.
That make sense?
Okay.
Yep.
That's why you can ask so much.
That is correct. That is why you can ask so much, because if you go through with it, it comes off your purchase price.
Right.
So now we go to the buyer's side, top left. They have to pay, these are charges to them. They got to pay for the purchase price. They got to pay all those costs you added up on the first page. So that's what they got to pay. We good?
Yeah.
Here's the things they get credit for. She has a drinking problem. And we ascertained that she just said Christmas morning was all about being drunk. So, they get the security deposit, nope, the earnest money deposit. They've already given it to the trust account, so they're bringing it, so they get a credit for that. The bank's bringing their loan amount, they don't have to bring that. They get back the due diligence fee. And they get the taxes because the seller's giving it to them because they're going to get the entire tax bill later in the year. So it's the same calculation, you just took it from the same side. Any questions there? So we take the top block minus the bottom block, and what's left over is how much the borrower has to bring to closing.
So that's not what the answer book says.
That's the incorrect number.
What does it say?
30,374.90. It's 35.
Yeah, it's not even close, is it?
Not even close.
5,000 on.
We just want it to be more correct.
I agree with you.
But the two numbers are,
The two numbers are correct, they just
Numbers are
didn't.
right. It's just yeah.
All right, well, let me fix that. So, hang on. What is the answer?
35,
512.
10.
Good call.
Okay, I need to know what I'm deleting.
35.
512. 10.
no,
The
we're not
book is
deleting.
still right
We're
and
not
everything.
deleting
Just
any
that,
blank.
the
No,
stuff.
I'll tap on my phone.
35, 512, 10.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
deleting this.
There you go.
All right, what did you ask me, young lady?
Okay.
If you want, I'll send you a YouTube. I filmed
No, that's
this.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, we were 90% correct.
We are 9%.
Yeah, we were 90%.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks, go have a wonderful